What is up, Garage Couple fans, and welcome to this week's episode. Behind me, these are two of our three Jeep Wranglers. The one to my right is this amazing Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. It's a 2005 that we recently purchased. We bought the cheapest Jeep Wrangler Rubicon in the whole United States. To my left, this is my baby. This is the 2001 Sahara with over 265,000 miles on it. Today's video is a special one. We are moving along in our life and we are parting ways with this Sahara. Bittersweet moments here as this is the final drive, it looks like. So I have been reunited with my wife. Green Jeep is gone, guys. Green Jeep is history. We don't have it anymore. And there was quite a bit of drama that went along with it, and I think we learned some stuff. The wind is loud, the wind is loud. Let's wait for the wind to go away. For those of you that have been following along with our channel, this Rubicon is sitting on these monster 38-inch Milestar tires with the stock Dana 44 axles and a Skyjacker 4-inch lift kit. This Jeep Wrangler Sahara over here, I made a lift kit from a JK Rubicon suspension. These are 35-inch tires on 15-inch aluminum rims, and honestly, this thing has been extremely reliable. I have had minimal issues with the green TJ Sahara, but literally nothing but issues with this Rubicon. That's probably why I got it at the price I did. If you haven't seen the video, the link will be in the corner of your screen and in the description below. So if you want to start the series from the beginning, feel free to do so. Today's video is a special one. We are moving along in our life and we are parting ways with this Sahara. In a little while, we're gonna go ahead and drive this Jeep to a mechanic to meet with the buyers, and they are planning on buying this Jeep Wrangler Sahara from us. If you know me, and if you've been following along our channel, you know that I absolutely love this Jeep. I've done so many mods to it, so many unique mods. Between the strobing third brake light that you see in the intro each time, to the sequential blinkers on the front, to the whole interior lighting up different colors at night, to putting lights on the roll cage. So many mods to list, and I had such a blast doing them. It's time to pass this vehicle on to the next person, and it's time to move on to the next chapter in our lives. So follow along for the journey, and we're gonna show you how we sold it, the details. We'll give you all of the information. We definitely think the buyer is getting a great deal, so stay tuned to check that out. I also thought it would be interesting to make a comparison video, like the differences and similarities between the 2 years, 2001 and 2005. So you can kind of consider this one a newer model versus that one a later model. Let's just quickly walk over some of the differences between the two models. How's that sound? The very first thing I would like to point out is the side mirror on the Jeeps. As you can see on the Sahara, the entire mirror swivels up and down, as so. Versus the Rubicon, which just has the mirror swiveling on the inside. Aside from the aftermarket parts that you see, such as the metal cloak fenders, the Stubby's Poison Spider bumper, the Tough Stuff bumper over there, pretty much the rest of the exterior is similar. One thing to note, there's only one windshield washer nozzle on the newer Wranglers versus the two that exist on the older Wranglers. Moving on to the interior of the vehicle, let's talk about some of the differences and similarities. These have the Sahara seats, but the general shape is like this. They are rounded, as you can see right there. The TJ Rubicon, the newer Wrangler TJs, have the more square style and they look a little more robust. These models have the pull cord right over here, but on some of the older models, it doesn't rock the seat forward. You have to use a latch down here to rock the seat forward. That is not the case with the newer models. You pull that cord and it goes all the way forward, just like the passenger seat does on these vehicles. Now this Jeep has the slider upper windows as well as the half doors. The other one has the full doors, so that is a difference there. Another difference you can note is the steering wheel. This has the dual spoke steering wheel, while the newer Wrangler TJs have a different style steering wheel that I enjoy a little more. It has 4 spokes. Now on these older Jeep Wranglers, they come with a 5-speed manual, and on the newer ones, they come with a 6-speed manual. I also think the slop in the manual, it's a lot more loose on the older TJs versus the newer ones, which is something that takes getting used to. Now the climate control knobs on mine are very similar to the 05, but the earlier TJs, the 97 model ones, had almost like a YJ style knob there. Now, because this is a Sahara, it had an empty spot over here, which I turned into these switch panels. And it also comes with the cigarette lighter. Interestingly enough, there's a key slot down here to disable the passenger airbag on the older model Jeep Wranglers. Of note, the speaker bar on the older Wranglers go all the way across and house the light centrally in the middle. That is a single light controlled by the doors, which you can enable and disable. There's no longer an area to put the key to disable the airbag, but rather there's 2 storage trays that I use for an air freshener. The knobs look very similar, other than the Rubicon having the axle lock and other hardtop features, including the rear defroster and the rear wiper. That is the sound bars. It looks like it's 2 separate pods with individual lights.
Yeah, good.
Hey, what happened? I thought you were teaching.
I'm done.
You're done teaching for the day?
I'm done teaching for the
Hey,
day.
what do you think seeing the Wranglers next to each other?
It was a nice view. I looked out the window at the top just to see what you were doing. Looks pretty good.
So far what I've done is I explained that we're selling it, and I also showed them the similarities and the differences between the newer models and the older models. What do you think about selling it?
It's honestly a hard pill to swallow, but honestly, this turnaround's always so much fun. We love getting something and starting from scratch, putting our little touch on it, and then starting all over. So I'm excited to, explore new products and see what we can do, maybe on our next Jeep.
I was just told by my mom that she wants a Jeep Wrangler, actually. What do you think about that?
I'm in. Let's do
My
it.
mom said that she wanted one, but she needs it to be low and have a decent side step. And she does not care to take it up on the freeway or the highway. She just wants something with an open top.
Let's do it.
So I'm thinking maybe like a 05 4-cylinder automatic. Air conditioning on the double kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that automatic step. Maybe we can get the ones that open the door.
Or maybe we could lower it, try something totally different. But I mean, look at the difference between these 2 Jeeps. That is what 35s on a 4-inch lift looks like. That's a 1.25-inch body lift, 3-inch suspension lift. This is a 4-inch lift kit by Skyjacker, as well as 38-inch tires. I measured them out, and the red one is about 3 inches taller than the green one, which I think is gnarly, especially given with the no side step. So now that we have everything explained, let's go ahead and drive over to the mechanic to meet the buyer.
Maybe I'll cry when I get there. I don't know. I feel like I'm letting go of one of our children.
It definitely feels like we're letting go of one of our children. This thing has been so nice to us, taking us on so many adventures, taking us to beach camping, so many camping trips. Everything good comes to an end, and it opens room for more projects.
So we are just about to go. Greg is taking the green Jeep. I am following. If this baby goes away, we're coming back and just, a humbled old Nissan coming back home to our other Jeeps. Let's do this. That third brake light is honestly so sick. I haven't seen another Jeep with it, and I'm definitely gonna miss it on this one.
Driving the Jeep now on the way to the mechanic. Bittersweet moments here, as this is the final drive it looks like. I mean, unless they don't decide to buy it, in which case I won't be upset at all. It's a win-win situation, and I'm happy to be here. So I have been reunited with my wife. Green Jeep is gone, guys. Green Jeep is history. We don't have it anymore. And there was quite a bit of drama that went along with it. And I think we learned some stuff that we can pass on to you regarding emissions. I learned something about it. And quite frankly, I'm excited to share it with you all. Let us get home. First, we're gonna grab a quick bite to eat.
We hungry.
We hungry. Let's go home and we'll go from there. We made it.
We did.
Would you check that out?
We hungry.
We hungry. So the issue that I was talking about, why don't you explain to our lovely viewers here?
Well, so cats, we all know about cats on the Jeeps.
Like not dogs, but cats.
You tell them.
Well, I will take it from here. We wanted to smog the Jeep as we were selling it, just to make it easier for the buyer. We take it to the smog shop, and at the smog shop they're telling us that it's not the original cats and that it doesn't have the right numbers on it. Now this is interesting and it's news to me because we actually smogged it many times over the years, had no issues at all with smogging ever. And so
we were confused.
we were wondering, hey, what's the deal here? So what I did was I picked up the phone, called any other smog shop. We drove it in. Within 15 minutes, they handed us our certificate. They said that the cats have the right numbers on them. It matches the vehicle. Everything is perfectly fine. And that some shops, they don't actually look at the numbers and they say that it's not the real deal. It passed, sold the Jeep. We only have 2 Wranglers now.
For now.
Maybe Mama Bear will get her own.
Mama Bear? I'm not Mama. Who the heck's Mama Bear?
My mom.
Oh, you're Mama Bear. Not Wifey Bear.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take a truck.
I think we're hungry as you can tell. We're at Chick-fil-A Mignon. Here's Daniel. He put him down as a Jeep. He is doing curbside pickup. He's not wearing a mask. Everyone, shun him. Shun Daniel.
So, thanks for watching, you guys. Thank you for staying along for the ride with this Jeep. It's an emotional day.
It is.
So again, thanks for staying along for the ride with this one, and we are excited for the future with you guys.
Stay tuned. Check us out on Instagram at Garage Couple.